Okay, we are going to clean my glasses while we go live today. That is what we are going to do. Well, it says we're live. We have a picture and everything.
All right.
We have no friends yet, but I think that's because everybody's used to us being a couple minutes late. And we are not late today. We are early today. Oh, here's everybody coming in.
Hello, everybody.
Mushroom Cat. I don't have my glasses on yet. Hello from the Philippines. Zoya says good morning.
Hello.
Hello from, I'm going to go with Greece. I'm cleaning my glasses. I can't see the screen right now. So I think that was Greece. And hi from Germany.
Blow dryer.
Oh, wait. It's too soon for a blow dryer.
It's
What
never
the
too
heck?
soon for a blow dryer.
Yeah, it's too soon for a blow dryer. Marguerite's here. Okay, hold on. Sorry. We are cleaning my glasses. Say good morning to Marguerite.
Hello, Marguerite.
Okay. All right. Holy macaroni. All right, friends. When I tell you I am blind in front of the computer without glasses, wowzers. Seriously, like I couldn't even, I could try. Let's see. Just Be Nice says good morning. Frankie Roth says good morning. We have a how are you, guy?
We are doing good, thank you.
Spirit of the Ghost Fairy says hello from Canada.
Hello.
Obi Mom Kenobi's here and says hello.
Hello, hello.
How you doing? Letter Lady Z. Let's see. And still in shock from Wednesday. Yeah, welcome to my world. You never know what you're going to get with this guy. You never know what you're going to... Oh, you're still muted. Sorry. Thanks, Bethany. I was cleaning my glasses. You said you had to do the thing. I get confused. Let's see. Jocelyn says, I made it at the beginning.
You did. We have a lunch date with our neighbors today, so we're going to be like out exactly at 10:30. So I kind of went and started the drawing. I did the drawing beforehand, so that way we would stay on time. I don't know if I'm even going to get a chance to finish it, but I will do my best to try.
Hello from Sweden.
Hello.
Egon doesn't have school today and can watch.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Let's see.
Blow dryer.
Hi from Malaysia. Well, I guess we're blow drying again. Ryan's here. Good morning, Ryan. How are you? All right, I unmuted him right away. How's
All
that?
right.
I'm getting better.
Okay.
Colleen says, howdy, hey.
Howdy, hey. Okay, so Giselle's skin is now the one thing you got to always remember is, especially when she's on, you're on stage, your makeup is like covers up your natural skin color.
Did you tell everybody who you were drawing? You didn't.
This is okay. My friend Angela. This is her daughter. Her daughter is in Hamilton. She's on the traveling thing, and she plays any of the Schuyler sisters. She's like the not the understudy, but like that's what it is. Backups.
It's called an understudy. It's exactly.
I know it didn't say it on her thing. That's why I didn't
okay.
know if maybe that. But
Yeah.
But so she tours around
The country.
America, yeah,
and she's so freaking talented.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at her skin, because she's half black, half Mexican. So she's got just a really unique kind of skin color. So I want to make sure I try to capture some of that with...
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, with all of the colors. But again, her natural skin color is covered up by the makeup.
It's a little darker, I think. Her
Yeah.
skin tone's just a smidge darker.
So I'm gonna just try to have a little fun with it, but I'm just trying to think of what's the base.
Dare I say he's going to push the artwork today? I'm just saying. That's your typical line.
Is it?
Am
I typical now?
You are your typical. Mm-hmm. Yep, I've been married to you for too long. You've become typical to me. Yes, you have indeed. Indeed.
So the funny thing is that my friend Angela asked her daughter Giselle, "Hey, I want Scott to draw a picture of you or to do a picture of you. Would you like that?" And Giselle's like, "No." So now Giselle's following me on TikTok and I'm following her. But so I haven't done this drawing because...
Now, keep in mind, we've known Jisel since birth.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, we were there when her mom and dad got married.
Yeah. But that said is, you know, I thought today, I was like, well, I'm going to do it anyhow. For
I can't believe she's on a stage all day long and she doesn't want to be drawn by you. I think that's so funny.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Maybe it's just that it's under her own, I
want to do my own thing.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. What lighting do you use to do art? I'm setting up my spare bedroom as a studio and I'm so excited. That is Obi-Mom Kenobi.
I have a window, and you can see the light coming through. Right in front of my table. So my table's up against the window. I put a piece of cardboard to block it because for recording, you're seeing all these shafts of light. It doesn't really bother me normally, but I use let's see if you can see this. Can you see this? It says it's a daylight.
You can now.
It's a daylight light that I got. I don't know if it's on the...
Bethany, is it on the resources
blow
list?
dryer.
No, hold on. You can't make me do 26 things at the same time. It's a great light. You can have different modes. You can have different settings. You can have softer light. You can have brighter light. It's really great. Spanish Sass is here. Good morning, honey. How are you today? Say good morning to Spanish Sass, or good night.
Good morning, good evening, Spanish Sass.
Let's see. Dakota Ray says, April 21st, 2021, I found your videos and fell in love. Last year on that day, I binged every single one of your videos, and I'm doing the same this year.
Oh, thank you.
You're so cute.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
Scott, have you ever destroyed a big painting like you destroyed a practice painting on Wednesday?
Yeah, I have. One second, Donna has something to say.
I don't remember you destroying anything that big.
I guess I haven't done it then. If Donna doesn't remember it.
When they're that big, don't they go into the corner of shame?
Yes, and I've destroyed those.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Look at the gift that I just made the other day.
I don't want to know.
Was the one where...
I don't want to look.
Yeah.
It's too distressing. I don't want to look.
Yes, I have.
Gail's here. Fabulous fart around Friday. Are we fixing for more art trauma today?
No, I mean, look.
You never know what you're going to get.
It's, to be perfectly honest, it's gouache, so you never know. But I think I'm feeling okay about it. I don't know.
Never say never.
Yeah, never say never.
Let's see. Stoic says, hey, Scott and Donna, I love how convenient it is for me in Germany to watch your lives because it's afternoon over here. For us, it's 4 p.m.
Oh, that's great.
What's the paper today?
This is the hot press paper. This is just a cheapy hot press paper that I get from...
Grabby?
No.
I don't know what it is then.
Plaza. Fluid hot press watercolor paper.
And hot press because you're using gouache?
Yes.
Fabulous. Thank you. Because people will ask. Mujawar, there are so many videos on drawing faces, and Bethany has linked to a couple of them for you. Let's see. The light isn't on the supply list, but we can add it.
Okay. It's a good light. I mean, I've had to replace
You've been through
lights a few times. Yeah, you know. Yeah, this is way too light.
But you really like this light. You haven't complained about this one once.
No.
And
you know, a lot of what goes into a light too is it just you need to move it around a lot. I have to move this light around. It's gotta, you know, I use it to light myself when I'm making videos. So it's just a nice natural light, but it's got a nice feel to it. The most important thing with light is that your colors look correct under it. If you have if your light's too blue or too yellow, it's going to affect how the colors look. So you want to be careful with that.
Yeah, for sure. That does make a difference.
Yeah.
You know, the first time I noticed that it made a difference was when I was doing my ink swatches for my my fountain pen. And I found myself coming down here and holding them under your light because the light I have on my desk is a soft white light. And it has a little bit of like a yellowish tint to it. Yeah. And it didn't show me the true colors.
Oh, I got to blow dry this.
Okay. Then I will mute you. Hold on one second. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so good lighting is really important. Sweetha, there are so many videos on drawing faces, different parts of faces like eyes and ears and jawline and everything else. So check those out.
Sorry, this was just about to bleed.
No, you're
this
fine.
Purple is still a little wet.
They draw her eyebrows on big.
Yeah, they really did.
Well, you got to be able to see them from really far back. So in the audience, you know, so it makes sense if you think about it. So cool. You have such an international audience.
Yeah. You're all so very cool, and we love you. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to. I still need to get a.
Drinking any tea this morning? That's actually a question?
Maybe they're asking me.
They said drinking any tea this morning, Donna, with a question mark. You're so cute. Of course, I'm drinking tea. I have the Harrods tea this morning. It has been a favorite of mine lately. Hey, Mark's here. Are we getting adjusted to fatherhood ×2? How's it going?
Hey, Mark.
How's the baby with the nappies? Spanish Sass says, hi, Donna. I messed up big with the job application and I'm trying to fix it, but Japan is Japan, so who knows if I can. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I don't know what that means. Japan is Japan. So maybe you only get
rules are rules.
Yeah, maybe you only get one shot at putting something in, but I'll think good thoughts for you, girl. Let's see. Lula's here from the Tea Foundry. Hello and happy Lula. Friday.
Blow dryer.
Oops, hold on. We used the last of our rock sugar this week while we were shipping. So I will be reordering that. If y'all haven't ordered anything from the Tea Foundry yet, you need to get on that because Lula's got some great stuff.
Okay, time for some black.
Wasn't that just black for the eyebrows?
No, that was purple.
The eyebrows are purple?
Oh, the eyebrows was Payne's Gray. Sorry.
Wow. That looks black to me. Really? That's dark.
Can you see the black now?
I can see the difference now, but I thought that was black before. Holy guacamole, people. Let's see. Okay. Woke up with a swollen eye and cat pee on my curtains. How are you guys doing this morning?
Oh, God.
Wow, that's, I'm sorry.
Just another day of being thankful I don't own a cat.
Scott, you should ask Bethany why she's grateful. She has 5 cats after yesterday. Want to tell everybody a story?
Wait, she has a new cat?
No, the bird incident.
You said she has 5 cats.
She does have 5 cats.
You said after yesterday.
Yes.
She has 5 cats after yesterday means that something happened yesterday to give her
She
5
didn't
cats.
No, she's always had 5 cats. Well,
So
not always.
what does after yesterday have to do with her having 5 cats?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you see what I'm living with, people? It's like
it's 9:14.
It's like an episode of Star Trek every day. I have to decipher what she means.
It's like 9:14. I'm tired still. Anyway. Digital Leaf says, finally managed to join in on one of the live streams. Hey, I'm giving your brain something to chew on.
Jeez.
I'm working on a painting of my own as well. Thanks for always letting us know.
Welcome.
Art is about fun. Thanks, it helps a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Nameless is here.
Hey, Nameless.
Do you know Bad Ink Studios?
Don't recognize the name.
What's your favorite thing about doing art?
I like the fact I like taking a blank paper and creating something where there was nothing. I like that. I think that's just really magical.
Let's see. Oh, Ellen. Yeah, we started with it's gouache today, honey. So there's no inking. That's what the problem is. She's like, good morning. Am I late? How are we already on painting? Yeah, it was just a quick pencil sketch and then paint.
Yeah, I wanted to do a little gouache.
Oh, Anne Marie's here too. We have a lot of
Anne-Marie.
SPC friends with us today. A lot of friends. I gotta wake up. I'm so tired. Let's see. Ooh, the chat just jumped. Bethany says, what Donna is referencing, yesterday one of the cats caught a massive bird on my deck and brought it in the house. It was a loud situation. Bird is fine and released. Oh, good. I was going to ask. That was going to be my next thing. That was going to be it. That's so funny. Yeah. Oh, one up girl. My poor hubby is homesick today. He got what the little one had. Uh-oh. That's no good. I hate it when it goes around the family. That was the worst about having little kids. One would go down and then you were just waiting for the next one and just waiting for whoever was going to get it next. Oh, man. Sorry. Let's see. Talisha says, hi, I've been an art block for a while, but the live on Wednesday inspired me to make art again and use your technique of layering different colors that you see in the photo reference. It was so fun to do.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm glad it didn't scar you like apparently it scarred others.
It scarred a lot of people.
It's just paper.
A whole lot of people. Let's see. Bro, you are so good at painting.
Oh, thank you.
He has had a lot of practice.
A lot of practice.
A whole lot of practice. And he's still not that great.
No.
I mean, come on. Look at him, for crying out loud. Donna, are your videos from the Hobbit hole? No, I do my quote videos upstairs from the Enlightenment Room. Although we may have a surprise coming for you that I filmed in the Hobbit hole.
You can talk about it, honey.
You'll just have to wait and see. Nah. Do you recommend... Okay, I've never heard of these. Do you recommend the Riley, Loomis, or Bridgman method for the head?
I don't really... If any of them help you, then then those are the good things. I have the Bridgman books. I never did the Loomis books, and I don't know of the Riley books. But honestly, anything that gets you to draw and that makes you happy is fantastic. I know people who love the Loomis method. I know people who, but for the most part, it's just anything that gives you that aha moment of, oh, that's how you do it.
Oh,
then that
gotcha.
works. So I would do, like, see what clicks with you. Like, I looked at the Loomis stuff and went, I didn't really get it, and I didn't really. I would reference the Bridgman books, but I can't say it was. I read it and I studied it or anything. I would just like, how do you do those triceps again, kind of thing.
So, is it because you weren't a good student in school?
Yeah, I don't like to read about art. It just I would rather do the art. I think that's why I liked figure drawing classes the most, is because it
Yeah.
was just you're just doing it. You're not
Yeah.
sitting listening to someone tell you about it.
Well, they say that people learn in different ways.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times when you have teachers that force a child, say, who has ADHD or something like that, to sit in a chair for the whole class and to not be able to move around during that class, and they do have a hard time learning and they learn less. So if the schools became adaptable in their learning styles, then offered those opportunities, to maybe stand in the back of the room so you don't disturb
Yeah.
somebody else who needs to focus and concentrate. Because I was one of those kids who would never want to sit at the front of the class, but I always did better when I was at the front taking copious notes. That's how
Really?
I learned. Oh yeah, that's how I learn best. You'll see me if I'm in any kind of Zoom meeting, if I'm doing a thing, I'm always like front of screen, glasses on, taking notes. But I'm 54 now, so I could give a crud what anybody thinks of me. I'm like, I'm going to take all the notes I have because I want to know everything.
Yeah.
And but if I would have known back then that that's how I process better, you know how sometimes I outline and I write in the margins of my books, my
Yeah.
nonfiction books?
Yeah.
That's how I learn. I process better when I'm writing with it. Big surprise. Journal girl processes better when writing, but still. I think it's important to figure that out, to know how you learn,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm looking back at it.
Speed Boost boy gets me. If Donna isn't drinking tea, something's very wrong. That is a 100% accurate statement. You can be my best friend now. Let's see.
I guess according to the video about colors, I guess I should be using shades of gray instead of blues and purples and pinks and magentas.
Stop. Why does the drawing kind of look like Donna? Well, I'll take it because she's about 30 years younger than me. You think I look that good? I'm so going to take it. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the photo again. This was from her.
No, let them think it looks like me.
This is from her. Yeah, she's in Hamilton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's our friend's daughter.
But you see, can you see the blues here?
Oh, look, there's blue.
And you see the purples over there?
Yes.
There's purples down under here.
Oh my God, look at you.
Blow dryer.
Oops, hold on, wait. The mouse isn't moving. Go ahead. Okay, I have unmuted him again. And let's see where we are. I have 2 ring lights on tripods that hold a cell phone in the middle and my elliptical and 3D printer. I think I will leave the room primer white. We shall see. Oh, Brazen is ready to paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm coming in with the highlights right now just to kind of see where the light is hitting.
Mr. Mustard wants to know how you do the shape of the head.
It is an oval. And there are some videos on that and shorts.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ooh, Froggo finished an oil painting. Good for you.
Nice job.
Scott, may I ask what type of ink pen you use for the outline when you're making watercolor paintings?
That is a zebra brush pen.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a link to it on our website if you go under resources.
We do know the person that Scott's drawing. She is our friend's daughter. What gouache are you using, honey?
I'm using Winsor & Newton.
There you go. Hunter Ladies, he says, I'm laughing at the interaction. I have a friend who has 13 bottle baby kittens right now, so as of yesterday seemed significant. Wow. Okay. Your friend must be working with a rescue or have the kitten just, that was a thing. But I'll tell you something. I watched Bethany take these 3 minuscule kittens last summer.
Was it 3? I thought it was 4.
No, I'm sorry. No, it was 3. 2 boys and a girl.
Oh, okay.
And I watched her take these things and bottle feed them before their eyes were even open. And she slept next to them so she could feed them overnight. And she taught them how to eat. And I mean, the sheer patience.
What Donna's trying to say is people who are willing to do that for animals are amazing.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, their friend. I don't think I could do that. I mean, that would be, wow, a lot. What do I do when I don't know what to draw? Am I really that spacey today?
Don't worry about it.
Is it not any spacey than any other day?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to worry about it then.
Usual amount of spacey.
Okay. Braylon Draws wants to know, what do I do when I don't know what to draw for my YouTube channel?
Oh, there's a few videos on that, but just draw what you see. Draw the things around you. Draw there's a playlist. Draw everything every day, but yeah, look at my latest video. Hopefully that'll help a little bit.
Let's see. Have you ever drawn Ghostbusters?
Oh yeah, yeah, all of them, all 4.
Now that I remember. Notes or pictures, pencil or pen in hand.
Blow dryer.
No.
What?
I gotta unmute you. Go ahead. The definition of trust the process. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Thanks for seeing me, Colleen. I appreciate that. Hold on. Unmuting you. In Donna's defense, I refer to my brain functioning like a hamster on an exercise wheel, ready to spin out of control. Ask my husband of almost 38 years what he goes through when I'm on, quote, a roll, unquote. See, Colleen gets me. And you and her husband would probably have a lot to talk about. Or you would just roll your eyes at each other. Scott, did you used to draw in school, and what did the other students think if you did?
Yeah, I used to draw all the time, and the teachers would sometimes let me get away with it, and
Isn't
sometimes
that how you passed
wouldn't.
half your classes?
I know that's how I got through Spanish, but and algebra.
How do you use ink without getting it absolutely everywhere? Seriously, they're even harder to use than watercolors.
Oh, first of all, just to answer the question, the other students liked it. So, okay, what was this one?
How do you use ink without it getting absolutely everywhere? Seriously, they're even harder to use than watercolors.
I use a pen, unless you're talking about like.
I think they meant the concentrated inks.
Like the bottled inks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. I don't. I mean, you don't see me painting with inks. I'll use it for background sometimes, but I don't paint with inks.
Are they thicker than watercolors, or are they the same?
Yeah, they're opaque.
No, but I mean, as far as thickness goes, like when you take them out of the bottle.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're a little thicker than a watercolor. So maybe that's why they don't run. Maybe they soak into the paper faster.
Again, they're opaque. They're just a completely different medium. They don't blend well. I wouldn't paint with them. Like I would use them for backgrounds. That's all I would recommend. But
I love the bright colors in art, even though I can't see the blue and purple and stuff. I still love how you do.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get her skin color. It got muddy.
I think it's really funny how it took Scott 30 years to get bored from watercolors.
No. It took me 30 years to get bored of colored pencils.
Yeah.
I started watercolors in my 40s.
Yeah.
I took my 30s off.
Yeah. So it was colored pencils for like forever.
Yeah.
And then it was 10 years of a break. And then it was watercolors. And then it was gouache.
Yeah.
And now it's a flip of the coin every day. Or a dice, one of those, multi-sided dice from, D&D.
Blow
What are we
dryer.
going to do today? Hold on. Go ahead. Good morning, Jamie Brown. Oh yeah, see, her friend works at a rescue and is the only one who's able to take bottle babies. Apparently she hates sleep. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
All right, so I'm just having a hard time with this area. If you look, you got this light area, and then it kind of just goes back a little bit. So this part should be in shadow, but for me, it's not.
Yeah, it's not coming through.
And the paper's starting to get bumpy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, which is really weird.
Why is it getting bumpy?
I don't know. I'm going to change brushes. I'm going to move over to a flat brush and see if that'll help.
I was wondering, because you always use a flat brush with gouache. Maybe that makes a difference.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you say good morning to Jamie Brown?
Hey, Jamie.
Let's see. Yeah, that's an accurate statement, Cat Mom Bethany. That's true. Let's see. Bye, Froggo.
Have a great day.
Can you try out the Ghibli painting with gouaches?
The Ghibli painting. I don't know what the Ghibli painting.
Ghibli painting.
Okay, Ghibli painting.
Yeah.
I mean, my friend Justin Donaldson does that. If I would recommend following him, he does that and he does it so well.
I love how when you don't want to do something, you point out somebody else who does
it's like when people say, "Can you do digital?" And I go, "Have you seen Rishi Draws or Sam Does Art?" Those are people that I'm not going to be as good at ever. And
that was another question, by the way.
Digital?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm going to try to just mix a few different kind of...
Aw, you're so sweet. Just hearing Donna and Scott tell me art facts while I draw Legend of Zelda stuff is really comforting, not gonna lie. Eases my mind very much. Aw, well, we try. We're glad you're here with us. What do you like more, the dragon and centaur painting or the gothic vampire?
That's a good question. I think I like the gothic vampire. I think just as a whole it came out better. I like the concept of the dragon and centaur better. Like, it was something I was really hoping I would really like, and I wound up not liking it as much as I wanted to like it.
You fought that painting a lot, though.
I did fight that one a lot more.
Amanda says, I haven't had the best day today, but watching your live while crocheting is like a mental reset for me that I didn't realize I needed. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, well, I hope your day gets a little better.
Yeah. Well, Amanda's with us here, relaxing and crocheting. So
That's true.
I think that's a good thing. I am very happy for you to be relaxing and resting. You know what? I think a reset is a great idea.
It is.
Yep. Everybody needs that. I know I like to have a cup of tea in the afternoon, and that's a good reset for me. Hey, officially Mrs. Claus is here and says, good morning, friends. Hope everyone is doing well.
Hey, good morning.
How are you, friend? We miss you terribly. Life here has been so insane this week. Insane. So happy you're here with us. Brazenhearted says, why would Scott say he sees blues and purples after his video where he says he has reverse color blindness and all those colors are grays? Confused. You're killing people here, babe. You're killing people.
What am I supposed to do with this information?
I don't know. Go to the Louvre. That's what I would say. It's time to go to the Louvre. Oh, or that museum in Hamburg, Germany, where they have the Wanderer Above a Sea of Fog. Let's go there.
Okay.
I need to feel inspired. Let's go. Let's go to Europe. That's what we should do.
All right, I'm going to stop on this and then record it.
To what extent would you consider something to be art? Like, is styling hair considered art?
I think styling hair is an art. I think anything creative is an art.
Have you seen some of the people who do nails, who do nail art? Holy moly.
I think, like with anything, you can take something like engineering and you can make it an art. You can take something like even medicine and make it an art. I think the concept of art is when you do something creative. So if I was putting together a bowl of fruit, you can just throw everything in there, or you could put some thought into it of how the bowl of fruit is presented and how well it's lit and what colors kind of go together. That's art. But it's just putting together a bowl of fruit. So I think it's when you put some thought into it and you're thinking visually, or in the case of music or writing or whatever, in that way. But look, I'm no expert on the answer of what is art, but that's my take on it. Like, if you did something creatively, then that's art.
Duly noted. Scott, out of all the Zelda games, which is your favorite?
It's a hard one for me to answer because Breath of the Wild, I rushed through not knowing that I wouldn't be able to kind of go through the side quests later. And so I didn't get the same enjoyment out of it that I did with Tears of the Kingdom, which I took
Tears of the Kingdom.
I took my time on it,
Yep.
and I just enjoyed it. So, but I really thought Breath of the Wild was amazing.
I'm happy that you took your time with Tears of the Kingdom, because you really got frustrated that you played the game and then you weren't able to go back and enjoy it or whatever. But you're always very goal driven with video games. You're like, I need to kill this, or I need to get this treasure, or I need to do this or that or whatever. You're always very goal driven with that, you know? And whereas our son goes through and he'll just know everything about everything.
Reads all of the lore.
Oh, he loves everything about the games. And yeah, he'll figure it all out. And he's so fast at it too, which drives me bananas because it takes me forever. But yeah, I'm glad you took your time to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I have this idea of drawing on acetate. What painting materials do you think would work well for very smooth, slick surfaces?
Gouache might be good. I mean, I'm using gouache on cold press.
What about, I don't think on a slick surface?
Yeah, that's what I'm currently working in right now.
Yeah, but acetate, isn't that like a plastic kind of a thing? Don't you think that would be better for something like an acrylic?
Acrylics can go on pretty much anything, really.
I'm just thinking about how you painted the controller, and you could never have used gouache on that. You used acrylic because it's stuck.
No, I had a little bit of gouache on it, but yeah.
On top of the acrylic.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my 2 cents. I mean, what do I know?
I mean, airbrush is another thing you could do, and acrylic markers are good too.
Imagine Scott takes a break from art for 10 years, and then we see him an expert at digital art. You guys are funny.
You don't want that.
I don't think you could handle that, if I'm being honest. Ryan, if you have the option to wear a Canucks jersey to work, yeah, you should do it, dude. With a nice pair of jeans and some tennis shoes. I think you should be comfortable today. It's Friday. Braylon asks, should I do a face reveal at 1,000 subscribers, or should I wait longer or do it sooner?
I wouldn't do a face reveal until you feel comfortable. Don't ever feel pressured to reveal yourself if you don't feel comfortable.
And remember, the minute you do, you're out there.
And I think they're who's it? Braylon was asking about is because they're playing the Preds.
No, Ryan. Ryan was asking about the Canucks jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're playing the Preds in the playoffs.
Well, that's okay. He can be wrong.
Donna's not even a fan.
I'm really not.
The Preds.
I don't care about the Preds. I should, but I don't. I made 4 cups of tea today, and I'm still tired. All of those cups were caffeinated. Well, was it a good kind of caffeine? I mean, what kind of tea were you drinking? The tea on tap today is the Harrods tea. Scott, where do you get The chat just jumped. Where do you get ideas for your artwork? Oh, here it is. How do you deal with art block when you have a deadline for a piece?
There's video on that. Deadline for a piece?
It's 2 questions in one.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a deadline, you just got to buckle up and do it. You just got to do it. There's no sitting around going, I'm not saying you're saying wham, but you can't just sit there and go, I just don't want to do it. You committed to it, whether it's a class or it's a commission or a paying gig. You got to do it. So find your happy place and do it. If it's just I want to make art, there's videos and shorts on that. If it's just I just need something to do, that's what I'm doing right now. I need to do something for the live today. What am I going to do? I'll draw my friend's daughter.
Let's see. What were your grades like back in your youth?
Oh God,
they were terrible.
Yeah, I was a horrible student. But I was undiagnosed autistic. They didn't test for stuff like that.
Nope. Yeah. Dana Mercury has joined us.
Hey, Dana.
How are you, friend? Hope you are doing well. We miss all of our SBC friends.
So I am just really all over the place with this, so hope you guys don't mind.
No, we like the ugly phase. We're always curious how it's going to turn out in the end.
Perpetual ugly phase, yeah.
Well, I mean, come on. It's more fun to watch you make something ugly look pretty. Oh my God, I should just have you do makeup for me. Make me pretty.
Honey, the amount of greens and purples and blues that would be on your face.
Yeah, never mind. It's fine. I'll figure it out myself.
Yeah, I don't think you thought that one through.
I really didn't. My nose would be really red, though. Oh, God. Well, let's see. Well, I don't have tennis shoes, but I do have Vessies. I don't know what a Vessie is, but if it's comfortable, wear it. My shorts are not getting views.
Oh.
Welcome to social media.
Yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason to this social media thing. Honest to goodness, it's so frustrating, and Scott gets frustrated every single day with it.
Yeah.
Every single solitary day. Unfortunately, but true. Yeah.
Her lipstick is red.
Yeah, well, it has to be seen in the audience. What do you think of the 50% rule? Draw a boxes rule that you must spend 50% of your time making art studies and the other 50% playing with art.
I've never heard of it before. Who said this?
Draw a boxes rule?
I don't know who Draw a Box is. It doesn't sound like a bad thing, but I don't like rules in art, so...
I don't like rules, period.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have A tip from Chuck Lee. Tip for the horrible student that turned out all right. I can relate. LOL. Oh, you're so
Oh, thank you.
you're so
Blow dryer.
Oh, wait, hold on. There you go. All right, let me unmute you. Scott, I keep coming back to your short about painting Link and Ganon, realizing how much I am in love with the games, and I've been meaning to ask if the Link you drew was Twilight Princess or Skyward.
I think it was Skyward. I didn't play Skyward, but that was the reference I had. So I think it was Skyward.
Let's see. Yeah, Scott doesn't do reviews or anything like that. Refulgent.
Blow dryer.
Again? Good grief, you're high maintenance today. Okay. Yeah, algorithms are definitely weird.
Yeah.
Oh, Vessies are waterproof. Well, if it's raining, Marguerite, and those are waterproof, I think, Ryan, you've got an outfit there. They're a Vancouver shoe company, waterproof shoes. Oh my God. Okay, well, that makes total sense, right? Total sense. As someone who loves to do makeup, green is my go-to eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm a child of the 80s. So it was blue eyeshadow for us. But when you hit 50, you need to rethink your blue eyeshadow, okay? So I'm just going to go there. It's neutrals at this point. It was so funny. I was in the dentist yesterday and they were doing something and the gal goes, "Are you wearing makeup?" And I looked at her and I started laughing. I go, "Honey, I'm over 50. Of course I'm wearing makeup." And she started laughing. She couldn't have been older than 25. I said, "You're beautiful and you don't need makeup." I said, "But those of us that might be a smidge older, yeah, I'm going to plaster that bad boy on." She thought that was rather comical. At least I made her laugh. Who is Jisel?
Jisel is the daughter of one of my friends, Angela. And she is in the Hamilton traveling show. She plays any of the Schuyler sisters.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie has to go. She says, "Love you guys and super thankful for all you do. I have to go, but have an awesome day."
Oh, thank you.
We love you, Jamie
Have a great day.
I've got to focus on work today, but looking forward to sleeping all weekend. How are you guys today? Dana's asking.
We're doing good, thank you.
Yeah, we are all right. We have had a very, very busy week, unfortunately. Well, actually, I guess it's, keeps us out of trouble. But Braylon asks, do you think for a long form video, should I do a time lapse or what do you do? But if I did what you do, I don't really have that much advice to give people because I'm only 13.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
I think lower your expectations of what you want to get out of social media. If you just want to just post just to get your art out there, kind of just get a feeling of what people think, then do that. But I don't think you need to be worrying about giving people advice or talking about anything in particular, unless you have something to say.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you also say at one point to paint things that you like?
Yeah.
If you're going to post stuff, paint things that you like to paint. And that will come through on your videos.
Yeah.
It will come through with, stuff that you like. Lacey says, your channel inspires me to get up and carry on with my art, even though I struggle sometimes.
Oh, thank you.
They think that her lips are pink, not red.
They are. Look at this. They're magenta, maybe?
It's definitely not a true red. It's
Yeah.
a little bit different than that, but it is very bright. But it has to be because, again, stage makeup, right?
Yeah.
I have a small art channel. What are your tips and tricks?
Make art that you like.
Mm-hmm.
Post art that you like.
Consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draw a Box is a drawing course that teaches for completely free. It's very hard, but you learn a lot quickly if you can manage the challenge.
Oh, okay.
I have not heard of that. I know you haven't either. Let's see. Oh, no. Scott will never be doing my makeup. That was a joke. And he will never be touching my face. No. No. Bethany can do my makeup. Scott, no. No. I mean, I love you, but no. Let's see. Me and my friend are in the process of animating a horror cartoon, but I have nothing to do with the show, just animating.
Oh, fun.
It's weird that the painting looks blended and unblended at the same time.
Yeah.
Isn't this still the ugly phase?
The ugly phase lasts to about 5 minutes before the painting is done, it seems. And then at some point I'm like, okay, this part's, I found it, and
look, I'm happy now.
Yeah, it's so weird. I think if I was to be doing gouache a little more, like when I was doing the 90s, I started towards the end to be able to kind of, you notice that like the paintings would get done sooner. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of that. But honestly, it's every time I take a little break, everything is just, I have to relearn all of it all over again.
Okay, let me just be clear. I am not calling myself ugly. I don't want anybody to get mad at me or get mad at it. I just, when you get a little bit older and you see younger people, you think about how you looked when you were younger. And you compare that to what you see in the mirror presently. So I do think I am aging fairly well. This is where you chime in and tell me I'm beautiful.
You are so beautiful, honey.
Thank you. See what I have to do around here? Jeez. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. I do not want anybody to get the idea that you have to look in the mirror and call yourself like, I'm the most beautiful thing in the world or whatever. But, with age, stuff happens. Let's see. Braylon says, I am doing really good on YouTube. I hit 200 subscribers on Monday, and I'm already at 365 and averaging about 10,000 views per video.
Congratulations.
What do you think I should do?
Celebrate.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
There's so many people who wish that they had those kind of numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If Scott did your makeup, I imagine you'd end up with a red nose. Ryan, 1,000% I'd end up with a red nose. Let's see. Have you ever heard of the greatest boss himself in Breath of the Wild, Master Koga?
Master Koga.
Yeah, Kohga. Did I butcher that? I don't know.
I mean, if he was in the game, I would have heard of them.
I can't draw realistic faces, but I can finish entire manga pages in under 40 minutes. My goal is to do it under 25. Wow. Wow, that's fast.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're able to do your backgrounds and your cars and your animals and everything that's in the stories? Or are they just all portraits of a single character?
Yeah, I got a lot of people offering to do my makeup, I'll tell you that much. Do you have advice for learning how to animate? Currently in the process of trying to make an animation for my D&D campaign as a send-off gift, but it feels so daunting.
The best thing you can do. So I did a project last year where I hired a friend of mine who was a comic book artist, and I don't know why, but it was supposed to be just stills, and then suddenly the client wanted animation. And so this comic book artist, who's a brilliant comic book artist, recorded himself doing the motion, and then essentially rotoscoped it. He and it looked.
You're gonna have to explain rotoscoping. I think.
Rotoscoping is when you draw over video, and
Walt Disney did that originally for the animated films.
No, but
the rotoscoping for Disney for the like.
No.
Yeah,
No,
that's what
they did that a couple times, but that wasn't like a couple times for like a couple sequences. Ralph Bakshi did it a lot.
Okay.
But the point is that that's the easiest way for you to quote unquote learn animation is to record yourself doing it and then go ahead and draw over it in your style.
Logical is writing a paragraph for art class about the daily life of an artist. So I thought I might as well ask you while I'm here, what are some of the challenges and advantages of being an artist?
Challenges are money, trying to find income in this world is really difficult.
Because art is so subjective.
Yeah, well, and this is a capitalist society. Art is not really treated as well, we'll say, as people who do nothing but just trade money. So it's just the society that we're in, and it is what it is. But what was the other part of the question? The
other part of the question is, what are some of the challenges and advantages of being an artist?
Well, the advantage is I do what I love. That's the advantage. Is I'm happy, even when I'm making art that isn't coming out as good as I'd hoped.
Like Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm happy, and I think that is worth more than the money that, say, a stockbroker makes and all the stress that goes with it and everything. And I think what artists are just looking for is that peace of mind of being able to do what makes them happy and not having to worry about feeding their family. I think that's really all. Once we figure that part out, then I think we'll be okay. But back in the times of the Renaissance and whatnot,
they had benefactors.
Artists had benefactors. People who would say, here's a place to stay, here's money, make art.
Just make beautiful things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big deal. Obi Mom Kenobi. Aging has not been my favorite thing, but seeing someone with an aged face is so very beautiful to me. I'm trying to... Okay, what's that word? Reconcile. Aging and seeing the changes that come with aging and being grateful for the years, because there are a lot of people who don't have that luxury. And so it's a difficult thing to reconcile, but it just means you have more years and more experience and more life under your belt. And that, I think, is a beautiful thing. And also, the older I get, the more voracious I am at learning things and wanting to know more things. And that, I think, has been one of the big benefits of aging, is just realizing I don't know everything. But boy, there's so many things I want to learn about. Let's see. If you're ever looking for extra content, I think a makeup video would be it. You guys are so funny. Let's see. Where are we here? Speaking of aging, who's the oldest character you've drawn? Isn't it Gandalf?
Gandalf, yeah. I don't know how many thousands of years old they are.
Yeah. Let's see. Will you ever make more Legend of Zelda content on your YouTube?
Oh, I don't see why not. I mean, I liked it.
Would you ever try new mediums like learning acrylics or sculpture?
Yes.
I'm trying to learn anatomy, but realize I'm better at learning things myself as opposed to following instructions. Do you think I should continue with tutorials or find my own path?
I'm the same way. I'm not very good at following instructions, so I would say do your own thing. Try the playlist of the 1 minute figure drawing classes, or 1 minute figure drawing, because I think that helped me the most.
Do you have any recommendations for cheap gouache? Hemi gouache is in my country, and Winsor and Newton are too expensive.
Hemi gouache is the cheapest gouache I could think of.
Yeah, but in different countries, it might not be.
So, Hemi gouache is you get it on Amazon if you have, if you can get Amazon there, I would do that. It's really cheap and it does pretty good. But if not, again, you're asking me to tell you what materials are available in your country. I don't know if I have that.
That's hard for us because you guys, we do have quite a wide following from around the world, but we can't possibly know the prices of art supplies everywhere. We can tell you where we buy them, and we do have lists on the resources page on our website. Yeah. We have a list of everything Scott uses, and we have a list of everything he's tried.
Yeah.
And all we can do is tell you, take those lists and look for something in your country that is reasonably priced. And I wish we could do more, and we've tried to do more. We've tried to, go to companies like Grabby and work with them, but even they had problems getting stuff into
places like India.
Yeah, it's just very, very difficult. So all we can do is put out there everything we have, and you guys are going to have to do the research yourself. Or you can even share, like I know in the Discord, people share where they find their art supplies if they're in different countries. And we've had people share here in the chat as well. So if anybody knows great places to look, let them know.
I mean, online is your best resource.
Yeah, it is. Donna does not do art like Scott. I write. I am not an artist that way, but I do like to write. Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Clock. Let's see. The painting is coming together so nicely. That's Abswara.
Thank you.
Yes, there's a Discord. Now, keep in mind, if you want to join the Discord, you have to read the rules all the way to the bottom.
So the problem is people don't read the rules and agree to them, and then they wonder why they didn't get in. So just read the rules. They're not hard.
And the mods, we have the channel open for a limited time, but if you read the rules, you will be able to get in. And also, you just have to be nice when you're there, because if you're not nice, then I have to pull out my mom card and boot you from the server, and I don't want to do that. So just be nice. Let's see. I'm trying. Oh no, we did that one already. Both of my parents have amazing handwriting. My mom also wrote many poems and stories. I think it's an artist thing why people like me have bad handwriting. I also think if you practiced handwriting, you could get better.
My handwriting is horrible.
I posted on my community channel on my page when I first started with fountain pens. And my writing looks nothing now like when it first did when I started with fountain pens. But I've also been writing every single day for 4 years now. Yeah, March of 2020 to March of 2024 is 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you practice, you'll get better. It's like anything. You just got to practice. But again, that's not important to you. But the painting portion of it is important to you. So your painting has definitely improved because you've practiced. My writing's improved because I practiced.
Yeah.
I thought Chinese products were meant to be affordable.
Yeah, they should be. I mean, they're not great
Yeah.
quality, so they should be affordable. If they're not affordable, then definitely don't buy them. That's the only reason why you get them.
Yeah. It's funny. Sometimes I think in today's economy, people think more is better. So they need to have more of something, like I'll use my stuff as an example. Like there's people who have hundreds of fountain pens. How many pens can you use at any one given time? One.
How many
I'm just
colors of
telling you.
paint can I use at one given time?
I understand that, but I think in my opinion, it's quality over quantity. So if you spend the same amount of money on 100 Chinese watercolors, or you buy 10 like Winsor and Newton watercolors for the same price, to me, it doesn't make sense to spend money on more if it's a substandard quality.
Yes.
That's
But
all
again,
I'm
if you're just like, I'm a beginner and I want to learn about gouache, then
Yeah.
the Hemi gouache is not a bad deal. So long as you can pick it up for $20.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend a good money on it.
Yeah. Yeah. The ugly stage has a hidden beauty to it, but I think this art piece is starting to exit that stage. Great job, Scott. I love your
Thank
art.
you.
Cookie Lighted's got to go.
Getting
Have a
it.
good one.
Oh, have a good day.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, I need to blow dry.
Darkness just ordered Hemi gouache. Good for you. Kareem, I agree with you so much. I would love to do that. Thank you, Brazen Hearted. You're very sweet. I think I'm just grateful to be here every day. Nameless. Bethany says, read the rules, all of them, all the way to the very bottom. Yes, please. We appreciate that. Kareem says, another 60 days of studying the masters would be amazing. Love you guys.
Yeah.
We
it's
100% agree with you.
Yeah.
We would love to do that. It just, the content doesn't do well. That's the only problem.
We if we could get people to see the long form content, I would 100% do that. But right now, my videos I'm getting 1% of my followers
Seeing the videos.
and that's really tough. And it's funny because I've been making these little shorts where I, at the end I say, want to see how, more, click the related link. I've actually had people say, I'm unfollowing you because I don't want to see your stupid long videos. I only want to see the shorts. Okay. I mean, that's not the majority. I've only seen that like twice, but it's people just don't seem to want to click through and look at the longer videos.
Yeah.
They just want to doom scroll.
You know what? I'm so over the doom scrolling situation. I've curated my feed so well that I only see exactly what I want to see.
Yeah.
And I think for me, that makes it easier. I think doom scrolling has done some very poor things for my mental health, but that is me. Nameless says, the Discord server is pretty strict. Just a fair warning, people. A safe community, though, and the people are amazing there. We are strict in the Discord for a reason.
Yeah.
Because we have young kids in there.
We want it safe for kids, too.
Yes. So we keep it pretty much locked down. And again, we are parents.
Yeah.
So
if that wasn't apparent.
Yeah. We make no apologies for the fact that we want it to be a safe space for everybody. I will not apologize for that.
Yeah.
So, but we love you. We love to see everybody sharing art stuff. We love to see you posting all the fun things that you're doing.
Blow jar.
We love that. We just want it to be a nice place. Okay, Renita, let me ask him when he finished blow drying, because I can't remember. Hey, babe, which colored pencils would you recommend? Renita wants to know, a beginner artist on a tight budget. Which ones were those? Were they Art Beak? Art
Beak.
Art Beak. And they should be on the list
under the art supplies I've tried. Under drawing, I think.
Yeah, there you go. So try that. And correct me if I'm wrong, Bethany, but they should be there, right? Let's see. Yeah, Generally Femme says, can confirm if you read the rules, you'll get into the Discord when it's open. I thought I'd read the rules fully, mistakenly had missed a section, and Bethany was super gracious and helpful, as she always is. She is wonderful. She not only helps us here, but she helps us in the Discord, and she's my shipping buddy. So be nice to her. Oh, gosh. Oh, Biddy Buggy says, Donna, you make art too. Your journaling posts are always a joy on my dashboard on Tumblr. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'm really having fun with that. Today is day 85. I can't even, I'm freaking out that I've done 85 videos. And you know what? I got it. Shout out to my husband, okay, for teaching me how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. I've only scratched the surface of this massive program, but it's so fun to learn something new. It was really great. And so I'm editing, writing, doing all of the things myself, and I'm loving these videos. I'm loving them. So the fact that you like them makes me super happy. So thank you. Emma is going to Italy with my school in 2 days. I'm thinking about bringing my sketchbook, but I'm not sure.
That's amazing.
Bring it and go to Italy and have so much fun.
Look, here's a tip for when we went to Italy. Now, we went specifically with a group to sit and paint.
Yep.
But I still, sometimes you just take a picture, and then when you're sitting in the hotel room, then you could draw it. It still gives you something to do when you're just sitting and relaxing. And
I'm so excited for you. I love Italy. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So excited. Let's see. Shorts will reach a larger audience. It would be good if you're trying to sell posters and merch, but they don't pay well. It's true.
Yeah.
It's 100% true. And to be honest, it's a little deflating. I've seen Scott just, he puts out good content. I mean, you guys have seen it. And it's deflating when it doesn't do well, or the algorithm decides, we're not going to show that to anybody today.
Yeah.
And he'll do this great video, on how to do things, watercolor, markers, whatever. Yeah. It's crazy. Let's see. We have some friends that have left. They had to go. That feels like it's the short attention span, like TikTok and Reels taking effect there. People don't want to watch larger content. So here's the thing. I read this book, Stolen Focus, and all of these social media platforms are built on the premise of making you, switching something in your brain and making you stay on their platforms longer. There is an addiction component there, so that you don't want to leave. And it's a true thing, and they've studied it, and it's actually true, and they use it against us. And so, just on a side note, I used to doom scroll all the doggone time, but I have switched to reading more books now. So at a certain point in time at night, after my videos posted and whatever else I'm done with, I put that down and I pick up a book. And I find that has helped my attention, and it actually relaxes me before I go to sleep. I have this meditation app that I've used, and it's called Balance, by the way, and they're really great. They're giving away a year for free if anybody wants to try a meditation app. I don't get anything for it, but they're just giving it away. So the more people who try it, the better, I guess. But I put these choo-choo train sounds in my ears at night, and I read a book. And I feel like I'm reading a book on a train. It's awesome. That was a little skew there, but... Hey, Violet Sky's dropping in.
Hey, Violet Sky.
Don't get in trouble. Tips on curating your feed to be more selective. I've gotten mine about halfway to seeing what I want, but still get random things sometimes.
I think it's always going to give you random stuff because it's trying to push.
It's trying to hook you in.
Yeah, it's sad because it doesn't show you the things that you want to see.
Nope. It shows you what it wants you to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Obi Mom Kenobi says, I got rid of almost all my social media because it was so bad for my mental health. TikTok especially is terribly toxic.
Yeah.
Good for you. I try to only use it now in a very, very curated fashion, but it's very easy. It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
It's very easy to just go down that road. Let's see. I think that the long form videos are the best because you can learn so much more things because you don't gain as much information from 1 minute.
Yeah.
That's Mushroom Cat. Let's see. The link to the Discord, you'll find it up in the About section. And all right, everybody that's trying to get in the Discord, just take a minute and take a breath. You'll be let in. It's all good. After the live, because our mods here also mod in, and at some point when they open it, you'll get in. Yeah, Italy just implemented a €5 charge for tourists entering the city.
Yeah,
I know that was Venice.
That. Yeah, for Venice.
Yeah. And you know what? They should, because the poor city is having so many issues, and yeah, they absolutely should. Doesn't bother me at all. I would pay it.
Well, it's for people just coming in for the day. It's not for people coming to stay.
Yeah, but there's a tax on the hotel rooms. If you are staying there, there's a tax on the hotel rooms, which makes it, Do you sell all of your practice paintings, or do you keep those that you really like?
I keep the ones I like. I sell probably 80-90% of them. Mm-hmm. This one obviously not, because this is going to be a gift.
Yeah. Bethany posts, he sells them unless Donna snags one to keep.
Yeah.
Which,
like
sorry.
The pink one and...
Sorry, not sorry. I have the pink one up on my shelf in my office. Yeah. I'm obsessed with her. She's so freaking awesome. Anyway, there you go. Hey, J. Robert Deans is here. Morning, Donna. Morning, Scott. I almost missed today's feed. I was up until 6 a.m. getting my next book to the printer. Oh, Scott probably remembers those days.
Yeah.
4 hours of sleep and I'm ready for a nap. Woo.
Don't miss that.
Short form content addiction is very real. The negative effects are also real. I really recommend that book. It's called Stolen Focus. Man, it's a great book. It's a great book. It talks about not just social media, but there's just ways across everything now that people's attention is being shortened. Yeah. Ace of Diamonds says, I'm still a minor, and in my opinion, one of the best things my mom did for me was making a deal. If I wait to have any social media besides YouTube until I'm 18, I get money. Good for you.
Wow.
That's awesome. I think social media, I had a friend whose daughter had some serious issues with social media. And I think people in general, my sister with my niece and nephew was like, yeah, you don't get social media till you're in high school, until they were old enough. And she's like, and you have to friend me. And you have to, we did the same thing with our boys. Same thing. And one of them does not want to be on social media at all and avoids it like the plague. And the other one actually had some problems with social media. And it's a thing, and they are trying to steal your attention away. So I think just be conscious of that. How do I sketch in public without looking like a weirdo?
Oh, you don't.
You're
going to look like a weirdo. You got to own it.
Yeah. And people will come up and they'll want to look over your shoulder, or they'll want to look at your painting.
Put some headphones on and ignore people.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. You do you.
You're not there for them.
You're not. You're there to paint and sketch whatever you want to paint and sketch. Is there any way to build a career as an artist these days without spending all your time on social media?
Yeah. I mean, you could work in gaming and animation. You don't need a social media presence for something like that.
Yeah. Brazen, you are preaching to the choir. Brazen says, I just turned 59 and aging well may not be as effective as it used to, but I am vowing to double down on natural self-care / skincare. Makeup is matte neutrals, frosts and sparkles, accent wrinkles. Boy, howdy do they ever. Let me tell you. They do. You know what, though? Like, you know what you need. You know what you're doing. And I got to 53, 52 before I decided that skincare was a thing. So all of you younger ones out there, skincare is a thing. Start while you're young. Scott, what things influenced your art style the most?
Other artists comic book artists and movie posters and things like that. You see something and you go, wow, I want to do that. Mm-hmm. And they still do. I still get influenced by other artists.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do you think that, and this is just me asking, do you think that having the headphones out in public has helped you a little bit more when you've decided to sketch and do things like that?
Yeah, but I mean, I'd been using headphones long before I even knew I was autistic, you know? So I don't know. I think it does really help.
I left a friend group last week because I wanted to, and now I'm being bullied for it.
I don't understand why people bully, but
because kids are just mean. They
then they're not your friends.
Yeah.
You know, if someone's bullying you, then
that's
let
not a
them
friend.
go.
That is not a friend. And you know what? Just ignore them. You're gonna just have to ignore them.
You get to choose the interactions that you have. You also just walk away.
You get to choose your reaction to it.
Yeah.
And that's something that's taken me a really long time to learn. Your reaction to things is more important than what people are saying to you. Because if you internalize something and get mad or get depressed or get upset about it, that affects you because you've let it in. You have to, this is going to sound silly, but you have to be like a duck. And you have to let it roll off your back like water off the back of a duck. Because it just beads off and rolls off. And that's what you got to do. Easier said than done. But there you go. Jay Robert says, social media was wonderful early on when Twitter started. And I got to interact with folks who've become true friends in the industry. I got to interact with Scott before we met at a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's really weird. How do you go to the bathroom if you're painting your stuff and you've got all your stuff laid out? Go before you set all your stuff up.
No, but I mean, if you have to go, just you're gonna pack up, or unless you have somebody with you that can watch it. But I mean, otherwise, you just gotta pack up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't people well, so I am going to get some very visible noise canceling headphones so people are less likely to approach.
Yeah. Over-the-ear headphones are the best.
Yeah, the big ones that they can see. Yeah.
All right, it's coming along. I still got a lot of work to go, but it's getting there. But we should probably get going.
Okay.
Because we've got to go meet our neighbors for lunch.
My grandma once said, holding a grudge is like poisoning yourself and waiting for the other person to die. Your grandma was very wise, and that is very true. Yeah, it's very true.
Well,
all right, guys.
Thank you all for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's still a little bit in the ugly phase, but I think I can work it out.
I mean, we're used to your ugly phase. We are so used to that.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Have a great weekend. Do something for yourself. And enjoy the weekend. And we will see you guys on Monday. Bye. And hold on, here we go. And in the stream and stuff.